Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. You might be wondering, hey, why are you starting a run in the middle? That you freaking scumbag? Well, first off, maybe I can show the seed for once. LMD9 VBKB. But also, I was getting the stupid video artifacting again on my graphics card. So I feel like Kate and I spent like 2 hours today getting it set up, RMAing it, well, you know, going to like the local store where we bought it and exchanging it for another one, and then we're getting exactly the same issue here. So I'm not going to bore you with my troubleshooting issues, but what I will say is there is a chance there'll be some green artifacting that shows up in this. There's also a chance that none shows up and you go, don't worry about it, NL, the problem isn't that big. I assure you the problem is enormous. It is a real problem. It just hasn't shown up on video here, which is funny, but again, I figured that I have to, oh, there you go. That's the issue that we are dealing with at present. You may be noticing some green artifacting showing up on the screen occasionally. It's pretty annoying, right? Yeah, it's pretty much representative of what my life has looked like for the past couple of days. I guess I owe AMD an apology, unless this is a second card which is bunk for exactly the same reasons. But let's be honest, that's pretty unlikely. I wouldn't expect that to happen. I knew that there was something going on, because it was like, there was, like, weird scan lines that show up, like vertical syncing is strange when enemies move, which is not Isaac's fault, it's something to do with my video card. It's so stupid that it's only Isaac, man. If it had been any other game, it should not have been an issue at all, or it would not have been an issue at all, but man, this is frustrating. Well, anyway, we're gonna try to make the best of it for now. If it gets super hilarious, I'll just try to riff on it. At the very least, this will be a unique episode within the canon of the Binding of Isaac. And we'll continue onwards. And now I know I've opened myself up to the, oh lord. I also think the curses might aggravate it a little bit, but I know at this point I've opened myself up to the idea that people are going to be like, why'd you RMA it? Your other video card was perfect, there were no issues. Trust me, this was the exact same issue I was having before. With the other video card, it just didn't manifest itself over the course of the episode. Also, you know, let me tell you right off the bat here that I apologize. Like, I really wish this was not happening. Hopefully it won't be too much of a debilitation. And we're working our asses off on it. Like, it's not like I'm just like, oh, let's turn it on, I hope it works today. No, we spent a lot of time troubleshooting it today, which is pretty much like my least favorite thing in the world. So, you know, we're pretty much good to go until tomorrow. We're stuck in this apartment until tomorrow anyway, and then we'll try it again, I guess. But for now, oh, I can't enter there until I kill these enemies. We're gonna make the best of it. You know, this is like when you're on family vacation with your dad, and then, you know, you guys pop a flat tire, you end up taking like an extra 2 days to get to Florida, and then, you know, you're like kind of mad at each other, but you're like, you know what, we're gonna try to make the best of this as a family. Like, everyone knows this is suboptimal, but we're gonna try not to focus on it, you know? It's like an embarrassing mole or something like that. Don't worry about it, I didn't even notice it there. I mean, you notice it, but you know, because we like each other, we make an effort to not notice it. You know, it doesn't cloud our feelings. It will be distracting. Trust me, more so for me than for you as well. Let us head down. Maybe a library here. We'll probably take Book of Secrets. We need like a song to make it better. You know, we got to turn tragedy into something that's not tragedy. I can't think of the word. It's like a chameleon. No, it's like comedy, because people are gonna suggest that I don't know what comedy is, which has been suggested before. We need like a song like, hey, wait a minute, Mr. Greenman, get your pixels off of my screen, Mr. Greenman, wait and see. Could you make my screen clean so I can stop blaming AMD? And it's like, it was, you know, please Mr. Postman for a minute there, and then soon after I was like, this has got to end at some point. I can't just sing for the entirety of the video. Oh, it's not like, I'm not gonna try to, you know, spin this into, oh, what a hard life I have or anything like that. I'm just, you know, it's frustrating to deal with these problems. It's frustrating to deal with problems that you know the root of the problem, When you don't know the root of the problem, it's like, you know, I don't even know what I should be worried about right now. I don't even know what I can do to fix. So I didn't even use Book of Shadows there, but it actually turned out just fine. I think we'll just get Isaac's or Guppy's head, and we'll actually roll with Guppy's head. I think we could use the damage more than we can use anything else right now. We got HP from it anyway, so it's no big deal. And we'll head down to the next floor. You know, I will say it has shown up a little bit. I'm happy. Ooh, that was not very smart. I'm happy it hasn't shown up as much as it has in some recordings. So, you know, I'm not gonna. He says I'm not gonna let it distract him after talking about it for, you know, 6.5 minutes straight. But it is what it is. We'll. The most important thing, the thing that is still within the realm of my control right now, is not completely botching this Rebirth run, and I could easily let myself botch this Rebirth run by getting distracted by the. Wait a minute, Mr. Greenman. Please, Mr. Greenman, go away. What other problems could it be? Maybe my computer is haunted. Maybe it's viral marketing for the upcoming film Crimson Peak. I think it looks pretty good. Someone, I think it was Rob or Josh, said it looks like hot shit. I don't know, he meant hot shit in a bad way, like literally a steaming pile of shit. I was like, I don't know, man, it's from the horror maestro, auteur of the genre, Guillermo del Toro. Oh, hello, Mr. Greenman, nice to see you. You decided to show up. You're the newest counterpart. You've moved in the broom closet between me and the troll engine to make your presence felt, huh? Two of spades. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, okay, that's not bad. See if we can kill these guys over the chasm. He says while shooting them, like, demonstrably away from the chasm. Oh, Mr. Greenman, I'm not ready for your appearance. At least wait until the womb. I don't think it's related to Gamma either. I don't think it's related to Gamma, because it was actually fine on the NLSS. Wonder if it's actually just like a local recording issue, and maybe it's like a codec problem or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got nothing better to do than Google search, you know, my error codes all night. That's like barely a joke, because it's all so true. I just wish, you know, we need to get to this point with computers. I mean, I guess people are probably trying for it already. I don't want to do like a, you know, a hack comedian joke. It's like, computers, right? When you need them, they don't work, and when they work, you don't need them. It's too easy. But at the same time, I feel like computers could do with like better error messages, I guess, because like I've got some things in Device Manager that are like, hey, this device doesn't work properly, and then you go to the hardware ID and it's like a string of 128 characters, and I'm like, I know you don't like, you don't like your product being identified by a 128 character string. I wish you just said, like, you know, type in. First off, the start of every product code should be type into Google : so then whenever someone says, what's your product code, you'd be like, okay, type into Google : UPC 199. And there you go, right there. Alright. I'm gonna dodge around the Fallen. We're gonna become Guppy, and we're gonna win this run before Mr. Greenman gets super excited about things and decides to make his presence even more felt than he already has. It's actually been a pretty good run so far, all things considered. I'm a little disappointed to not see a deal with the devil. Satanic Bible is better than Guppy's head, I think, but I actually prefer Guppy's head. I know that sounds ridiculous. It's like, you know, fish is better than steak, but I'll take the steak. That's not really what I mean by it. It's more like, you know, I think on an absolute level, Satanic Bible is better, but I want Guppy's head for the offensive punch right now. We're lacking that the most, I think. Crack this open. We're gonna get to 20 odd cents here. Have we been to our item room on this floor? I think we have. Oh, why did I do it? What a waste of all of our precious time here. Even Mr. Greenman is like, what are you doing wasting your time on this bat-infested room? Bash the wine. I made a promise. I'll take care of you. Maybe I haven't been to the item room, because in Catacombs, you wouldn't expect it. It could be a byproduct of the Curse of the Lost tricking my brain, but you wouldn't expect it to be so long that we wouldn't be at the end, or we would be at the end already. Monstro's long. Very glad I took a look here. It is gonna slow down our rate of fire somewhat drastically. Now, Mr. Greenman, I'm not ready to leave the floor yet, Mr. Greenman. This isn't how I go. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. We are doing this. Our face looks more hideous than any green pixels that could show up on the screen, I'll tell you that much. We'll head down to the next floor, and we'll be alive. We'll be okay, you know? This is a growing process. I can't believe we're only on the caves part 2, but now with Monstro's Lung, can't remember if we've gotten any tiers upgrades, but with Monstro's Lung, we would expect things to be moving at a more precipitous pace. We don't need to necessarily blow the doors off this run. Like, if you give me the choice between green artifacting and constant ever-present drilling on the roof, I would definitely take green artifacting over constant ever-present drilling on the roof. They both, you know, you don't know when either of them is gonna end. You don't know why it's happening. What are you drilling in my roof for? You repairing the roof? Surely it was fine before Mr. Greenman. We're not ready for this yet. I'm not ready for my close-up. So why pop the world card? Well, quite simply, I want to be able to use the moon card to get out of a boss rush room if necessary. Mr. Greenman is like, he's fucking pissed right now. He's trying to spell out a message in the bottle there. Don't worry about it. I mean, you know, do worry about it if you have a tendency for, you know, photosensitivity or like epilepsy or epileptic seizures or anything like that. But apart from that, just learn to love it right now. This is a new HD filter that you don't see that much anymore. And we leave and it's okay. All right, fantastic. Oh, now you know why I was frustrated. Oh, it's not just a little video glitch, is it? It's a little bit more noticeable than that. That is not worth opening. I don't even want to do the double key room either. I see you, Mr. Greenman. Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear that I see you? I've acknowledged your presence, you son of a bitch. Now leave my computer alone. Better off with Lucky Rock, even though we don't really have much purpose for it. Definitely something to do with the video, because when I walk back and forth, my head gets like disjointed sometimes due to the scan lines. Mom's eyeshadow. I would like to say as well, I do appreciate the tech supporty stuff you guys have told me. If you don't know what's wrong, that's okay. I know the initial instinct is going to be to help. Fanny pack's fine. Little Baggy is pretty bad and ruins our moon card. It replaces it with Are You a Wizard? Lovely. But that's okay. It's actually more helpful if you don't know what you're talking about, which is okay to admit. If you don't know what you're talking about, just you know, don't disrupt the signal-to-noise ratio. I appreciate your desire either way, but I gotta narrow this problem down with the very narrow subset of people who have experienced something like this in their lives. Probably I should be talking to other YouTubers and being like, hey, you know, here's my problem. Anyone ever experienced anything like this? Someone will be like, yes, I have experienced your oddly specific problem using XSplit OpenGL games and the AMD R9 Fury. And I'll say thank you. I'll say thank you, Mr. Greenman, for your support. It would be sweet if it was like Hank Green. Because then I would be like, hey, I called him Mr. Greenman. And he'd be like, well, that's really funny. I'm a Mr. Greenman sort of as well. And then I'd be like, yeah, dog, I'd crack like a wicked joke. Like, Mr. Green in the conservatory with the lead pipe. And he'd be like, you're funny. You want to be on Northern Lion Reacts to teens reacting to old people reacting to the original Nintendo controller? And I'd be like, yeah. And then I would have 25 million subscribers on YouTube. And it would be awesome. I'd get to hang out with other YouTube folks. I'd go to barbecues with Red and Link. Notch would invite me to his house parties. This Mr. Greenman thing could be the turning point for me when it comes to legitimacy. And I don't know, maybe in every cloud a silver lining, right? In every dark cloud a silver lining. I gotta work on that Mr. Green joke though. I'm sure he's probably heard that before. The conservatory is like the go-to Clue joke room. A lump of coal. That's not so bad, but we're falling a little bit behind the game in terms of progress right now. Lump of coal didn't, or not a lump of coal, but the other one did not help, you know, Little Baggy. Starts with an L. Alright, Mr. Greenman's still a little annoyed at our inefficacy here, but Lump of coal does work with Monstro's lung. Second guppy item might have made a lot of difference there. Amnesia. Speed down. Okay, I see how it is. We're gonna do it like this, and Mr. Green's gonna show up, and he's gonna say, "Hey, have you seen these pixels overlaid on the screen?" And I'm gonna say, "Yes, Mr. Green, I've seen the pixels overlaid on the screen." And he's gonna say, "Cool, but would you like to see him again?" And I said, "No, Mr. Green, we've all heard your pixels on the screen joke. It's not that good. Doesn't carry that well." But he's gonna do it anyway. Now, we are on red hearts now, if I remember correctly, so we really would be better off to get a spirit heart ASAP if possible. Don't see one on this room. No tinted rub is what I'm referring to specifically in case it was not obvious. Okay. First off, I hit him, he takes no damage, and then he shoots without actually doing the animation for the shot. That's no problem. Least of my problems right now. Oh, did I leave a bomb on the ground? I think Mr. Greenman must have been covering it up, right, Mr. Green? Probably not going to be able to make that one work. Oh, that's beautiful. This is like, you know what it is? Is my dark secret of recording Rebirth episodes on my dad's old VCR from 1978. It's now come true. Or it's now coming out. You can see. Chemical peel. This is an acceptable item. At a little bit of an unacceptable time. But I have a feeling that is probably our secret room. And I grossly exaggerated the odds of that, I suppose. We're still doing okay. Like, we have offensive potential here, which really aggravates the ghost that lives inside of my motherboard. Now I'm like, oh, fucking gigabyte motherboards are shit. I'm gonna slander every hardware manufacturer in the computer business. I already got AMD. Fucking roasted them. Turns out that was, ooh, maybe a little bit of my bad. Shouldn't have walked on that yet. That was a subpar decision on my behalf, and Mr. Greenman has decided to take it out on me by flashing you guys with the green pixels. I'm very sorry that he feels the need to take that out on you. That's not very mature of him. As a specter that has been haunting me since time immemorial, you would expect that maybe you'd have a little bit more class than that. But I can't really speak for Mr. Greenman, you know? He does what he wants. He's the ghost of some fucking, rum runners or something like that. He doesn't give a shit about rules and regulations. Good fight, good deal with the devil. We have 3 HP. Oh, we can take 9 lives. Absolutely. And then, have we even been to our item room? I don't think we have. Wait, no, we have. Okay, we haven't been to our shop, though. We got chemical peel from our item room. From our shop, we have nothing. It would be really nice to get a spirit heart to give ourselves a good chance at a... Oh, wow. At a... Oh, right, we've already been there. You know what? Because I took amnesia, we're just going to head down to the next floor. But rest assured, I am abreast of the situation. I understand how scary it is to be in the situation we're in presently. It's not good for us to be low on HP, and Mr. Greenman has made his presence felt. He's getting increasingly close to exiting the machine and claiming mine and my family's life and then haunting this apartment forever. I'd like to avoid fulfilling that prophecy written in the Necronomicon, aka the Book of the Dead, if possible. So the only way to cleanse this evil spirit from within my RAM, fucking Corsair, fucking shitty RAM doesn't even work apparently. Fucking, what is this? Asus? And I think that's actually how it's pronounced. I used to call it Asus, but then people were like, actually it's a Swedish company, it's Jesus, or Asus. Alright, whatever you say. Thank you, Mr. Greenman. Fucking shitty Asus monitor doesn't even work. Doesn't even work. Puts on green lines exclusively in the XSplit window sometimes that somehow magically carry over to the video frame during playback. Freaking Logitech keyboard causing these errors. Like at this point, I just have no idea. Alright, we got pills. They're multiplying. And they something, yeah. Do we have Curse of the Something? No. I don't really want to do a boss rush. I definitely don't want to do one. But we have to, like, super prioritize our item room either way. So I'm pretty sure we just won't be able to as well. Which is also, it's a little bit of a load off my shoulder, honestly. Just the one shoulder. The other one is too busy being mad at fucking Logitech for their stupid mouse, USB mouse breaking my computer somehow. Who fucking made Paradox? Paradox Europa Universalis 4 mousepad. Way to go, Paradox. Got the green lines on my screen thanks to you guys. Oh, there, yeah. Hey, maybe that was right. Okay, Mr. Greenman, blink once if Paradox sent you. Blink once if the NSA sent you. Blink once if Alpaca Patrol sent you. It fucking blinked. It fucking blinked. Mr. Greenman, blink once again if that was not a in mistake. Alpaca Patrol, did he send you? Blink once? No blinks. Oh, what? He blinked several times. I think that's, you know what, Rob, you're off the hook for now. I think that I've mistakenly confused Mr. Greenman here. You know, it's not like I'm just gonna ignore this problem forever, but it's actually not bad enough right now that I'm as stressed out as I was before. You know, when you see it flicker for 15 seconds straight, you go, oh, that's pretty shitty. Like, I wonder if that's what the rest of my life is gonna be like. But most of the time, it's not. You know, okay, don't do it, Mr. Greenman. I'm gonna go to our, because we have no telepills anyway, I'm gonna go in here first, and it ended up being a good decision. I was hoping we'd get a guppy item, but of course, you know, you can't always get what you want. So, hey, blow up some freaking rocks, right? You might get a teleport card. Actually, we will not get a teleport card, my friend, because, oh, Mr. Greenman really hates the mom fight. He's, like, super pissed off. I wonder if it's something to do... Like, the mom fight is where I've had problems with this before. It's almost like there's like a video filter on the mom fight or something. I want to point out, by the way, these don't show up for me. It only shows up on XSplit, and it also shows up on OBS. So it's not like it's just exclusively an XSplit problem here. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like a lot of objects or something. Shouldn't be, but maybe it is. And again, the thing that gets you is like, it plays Rocket League, which has a trillion particles on the screen at any given time. And it doesn't stress out about it at all. But once you get down to the womb, it's like, look, there's like a little pattern in the coil. Like, you see in the pixel, there's like a Y there. Northern Lion. Why didn't you finish Grey's Anatomy? Now I'm starting to think, like, is this just a fucking incompatible Rebirth setting or something like that? Or is it all OpenGL games? Or is it a faulty video card? Or is it me? Am I trapped in some kind of Sisyphusian, you know, return your video card exchange and get another one cycle, the likes of which we've never experienced before in our lives? I don't know. I don't know, okay? I don't know. Oh, this is, like, very convenient. We're not gonna become Guppy via this floor. But it's gonna make it more difficult for Mr. Greenman to possess us. Oh, I can't believe I went through all that with pretty good dodges and then just got hit right at the very end of it. But, it's also going to make it very fast for us to find, obviously, the mom's heart fight. One of these guys has to be dead. Like, I've shot him 32,000 times. Mr. Greenman says, you can't get rid of me that easily. You know, say what you will about Mr. Greenman. I think I still like him more than I like Mathis. That's a joke! People get up in my face, yo, NL, why you hate Mathis so much. It's a joke, okay? I make fun of Mathis because it's part of our relationship, you know, he does the same thing back to me, and it's a sign of mutual respect. I make fun of him because he can take it, he makes fun of me because I can take it, and we know that we're not going to take it seriously, I hope, unless he's crying himself to sleep, in which case I would feel terrible and stop doing it immediately. But, one second here. For now, just gonna keep myself abreast of the situation. We're actually doing very well. The womb was shorter than like any other floor we've done. There's still an off chance that we could become Guppy, but there's also like a fairly decent chance that we actually, oh my lord, that was terrible. Please tell me the cathedral is not going to be like that the whole time. I can't believe we missed boss rush, but the womb is just like, yeah, we're done in like 23 minutes total. Loki's horns? You know, it's decent. I'm not gonna lie. With, I mean, it's not decent, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Because people always overestimate Loki's horns, or some people overestimate Loki's horns, I think, because you're never aiming at something that's behind you. Sure, sometimes you're gonna get a lucky shot, but at this point, with only 3 lives left, and with our HP proving probably extremely valuable, there might be a spirit heart in there anyway. I just can't see it right now. No, there's not. But we finished the room anyway. I think it's probably more important to just give ourselves the best chance possible of saving our spirit heart. Oh, okay, there it goes. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we do have an eternal heart in there. So we'll find the boss, do our best to defeat him with this fairly unfortunate situation on our hands right now. Oftentimes, easy enough to find a tinted rock on the chest anyway. So, one of those, we get to beat Isaac. We beat Isaac. Might as well kill this guy, because we're going to have to come back through here anyway. We kill Isaac, we get to get that eternal heart. Well, that's not totally true. We still have to beat the room, but it's just this room with a couple of rocks in it, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just kind of went maybe a little bit over-aggressive. We don't really need that. We might like it, but we don't really need it right now. Okay, just be smart here. We have a lot of lives. That's our obvious principal advantage. Don't need any of that. Might want it eventually, but don't need it right now. Not like we'd lose anything by picking it up, but... Oh, I think it has been covered by Mr. Greenman. These 2 keys look special to me. We'll take those. Okay, those 2 cents also valuable. No tinted rock. This room is far from over. Still far from over, unfortunately. Now it's over. Well, there's our boss fight. Got enough bombs. Feel completely fine about looking for a second secret room. Might be saying, NL, why are you getting so close to him to fire your shots? Well, it's a trade-off, right? You're probably right that Lump of Coal, I mean, obviously functions better the further away you are. However, at the same time, I was like, oh, let's just try to beat him. At the same time, I'm like, we'll hit with more of our shots if we stand close. So it's like the difference between like a shotgun and a sniper rifle. Obviously, we get that, you know, sniper rifle potency in video game sense when we're far away, but, you know, Monstro's Lung, kind of like a shotgun. The closer we are, the more we're going to get, the more shells we're going to hit with, or the more pellets we're going to... I don't know how guns work. And you know what? I'm not going to feel ashamed about that. I've never had to know how guns work. If you are in a different position in your life, that's okay, but I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I have never had to use my AK. I've had a series of consistently pretty good days, except for GPUs. Okay, we've gotten through the hard part, so now it would be just a goddamn catastrophe if I got hit. I would be very disappointed. Plus, we can still get that Eternal Heart when we leave here. I think all things considered, I haven't played too badly on this run. We did skip that one shop. Who knows what difference this Spirit Heart might have made. If there was a Spirit Heart in that shop. Might have been greed. We might have gotten, like, nothing of value. This is a very routine fight right now, though. See, like, I think the Lump of Coal bonus is quite clearly heads and shoulders above the number of shots. Maybe not. And by fucking with it, did we actually just screw ourselves? We definitely angered the shit out of Mr. Greenman. I'll tell you that much. He is very displeased. And he's making his presence felt. Whenever he goes away, just everybody say, thank you, Mr. Greenman. And by when we say, thank you, Mr. Greenman, he doesn't come back right away. Ba, 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 Binding of Isaac. Ba, 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 ooh, ba, 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 dook. Okay. Wish some of these shots would hit. Oh, that was like a nice one right there. Okay, cool. There's our Eternal Heart. Definitely should not have picked that up until I was done with the room. Holy crap, that would have been a disaster. Let's look for Secret Room. I don't know if that would have found it, to be honest with you, but I'm past the point of giving 2 effing S's about that. Oh, don't make me do it. I could telepills, but I really shouldn't have to telepills. And I kind of got attached to the idea of using this telepills to actually hurt, or increase my chances of getting to Blue Baby faster. Oh, I threaded the needle. It was worthless. Thank you, Mr. Greenman. Thank you, Mr. Greenman. Okay, down to the next floor. Can't die right away, because if we die right away, we lose our chances. Man, this is like just god-awful right here. Gives you a nice view of the pixels, though, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah? Yes, we will take this. This is weird. We're not going to take Cursed Eye, because it does nothing with Epic Fetus. What the fuck? We'll take Black Candle. And we'll take the compass. And then we'll go, we'll blow this shit up. Yeah, I know people are going to be saying, kill yourself to become Dark Judas. We got to kill ourselves like 8 times to become Dark Judas. So, Dark Judas is not going to happen right now. Maybe in the future. We also got Lil Gish, obviously. And some other stupid thing nobody cares about at all. We got the compass, though. The compass is valuable. Little Gish Rainbow, not Little Gish, sorry. Ball of Tar Rainbow, baby. Smart Fly is not really worth much, but it does remind me of Taj Mowry. There's one from the Where Are They Now pile, Taj Mowry. Look who's talking, but anyway. Whoa, that's not as much damage as I would have expected. I got, what? 4 times? You gotta hit this guy 4 times? Epic Fetus should not be taking 3 hits to kill the gate. I'm sorry, alright? This is not the gate either. This is double Mega Maw. I apologize for that. This is a slanderous and libelous accusation. And I will not stand for that on my channel. What do we have here? Holy water. You've been out too long in the midnight pee. Because it's water. The holy water is, it's not actually urine. Probably. I wouldn't know. I've never been confirmed. I've been baptized, but I've never been confirmed. So whenever I'm in a religious situation and they're like, hey, if you're confirmed, come on up, get your Eucharist wafer and the blood of Christ. I'm always like, I can't do it. I mean, I suppose I could. It's not like they check for ID, right? But like, if they ever called me on it, that would look pretty shitty for my personal taste. Oh, this is real bad. I can't believe none of those guys took the easy way out and hit me with their standard shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy. We made it! Believe it or not, we're not quite dead. Just leave a message at the beep. I must be out or I'd pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not dead yet, barely. Someone sent me a tweet that said, man, you sure do sing in a lot of your episodes lately. And I was like, you know what, dog, you're not wrong. But once you gotta be a little bit out of your dome piece to record 1,600 episodes of the same game, right? You gotta fish for content at some points there, you know? You don't think David Letterman ever... Whoa, where did I lose my spirit art? Did I even pick it up? I did pick it up. You think David Letterman never woke up some days and was like, I don't want to do this fucking show today? You know? But what do? You do it, and you crack jokes about it, and sometimes those end up being the best ones. Sometimes you say, oh, what was I so pissy about? It worked out completely fine. There was nothing to worry about. Sometimes, though, your GPU breaks and you say, thank you, Mr. Greenman, 15 times in one episode, and you wonder, you know, what's the point of all this? We're all just spinning on a big old piece of granite in the atmosphere, you know? What's a little marble in the universe, you know? That's all. I'm worried about a GPU, and we're all connected by cosmic threads or some shit Neil Smoke DeGrasse Tyson told me about on Last Night with John Oliver tonight. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I saw Mr. Greenman show up and I decided say Neil Smoke DeGrasse Tyson, and then that's pretty much where my brain led me. My conscious brain comes up with a start point and an end point for the conversation, and then I just let, you know, the Sigmund Freud part of my brain just go wild, man. Go Dickie Roberts, former child star, all over that. I don't know what that means, but it was a movie with David Spade. And David got Spade, I'll tell you that much. David got Spade. Because it was a Happy Madison production. He did not get spayed or neutered. He got both. But also, he got paid. Oh, an Eternal Heart. I'll save that for the next time I never get hit. Oh, wait, I always get hit. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Oh, what the... I walked into him before his animation was done. Look at that. You see that fake out? Totally didn't work, but it was pretty sweet. No. You don't understand. One more? We're good. We are probably going to win this, which should not be a surprise because we do have Epic Fetus, but it didn't always look this easy, did it? I'm telling you, I think what we should do is actually use not the Eternal Heart yet. If we die on this one, I'd rather have... Actually, you know what? I am mistaken. I would not rather have 2 runs with 2 HP than 1 run with 3. But that's what the situation we're in right now, so I'm going to try to make the best of it, you know? It's like when you order bacon with your breakfast at a diner, and they come out with sausage, you're like, you know, I still like sausage. I'm not going to send it back and be like, give me some bacon. Maybe it's a sign that I should have some sausage today. You know what? You eat it and you go, this is good. This is better than bacon could be. Surprise sausage, definitely better than pre-planned bacon. But if you ever ask for, if they ask you what you want for your breakfast meat and you say surprise me, you get what you deserve no matter what comes out on that plate. That's what I'll tell you about that. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Mr. Greenman, for your support. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.